Hi, this is Scott Thatcher, and in this video we will discuss the procedures for installing GraphiTech programs from our website. First thing we want to do is just enter the word graphitech.com into this browser. You can go ahead and read about each of the applications from this homepage by simply scrolling down. You'll notice there's a small photograph above each one. If you click on that, you will be able to look over, for example, in this case, the worksheet. It describes a lot of the activities that are available to you when you're working with the worksheet. Again, at the home page here, what we want to do is select Catalog, and we can select either the digital or the professional estimator. And because both of them operate exactly the same way as far as downloading is concerned. So we'll go ahead and download the professional estimator. The page that comes up first is the GraphiTech estimator, professional estimator, and it allows you to download documentation and the full program. So the first thing we want to do is we'll go ahead and download the documentation. That's this white box here that says download documentation. And when we do that, you'll notice that it comes up with a small window on Firefox at least, and asks if you want to save it or open it. And generally we want to save each of these applications. So click OK. And when you do that, you'll see in Firefox a down arrow here indicating that this is the download area, which you could go and click on and just go ahead and see that this is where it's been downloaded. Generally you want to go over to the folder. But before I select that, I just want to show one more thing. If you are using Chrome, you'll notice that the download will appear in the lower left of the window. In Explorer and Edge, it's on the right side. And in Firefox and Opera, it'll be up in the top of the toolbar with a down arrow showing. Okay. Now once again, we've already downloaded the documentation. It's to be found here. Click on the folder right here, and that'll bring you over to a window that shows that you can copy this from the download area or cut it. I right click on it, left click copy, now I have created a folder that's going to be called, I've called it a GraphiTech folder, and obviously I did the A so that it would be first in the list here. I've already placed in the last portion of the program, which is a little snippet that's required before you can actually install the entire program. When you download this program, you have all of the components necessary to make the installation except for the last snippet, which will be sent to you by email. So be sure to call GraphiTech or myself at 800-634-8324 before you try to install the program after you make these downloads. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. We've created the GraphiTech folder. You can create it on your C drive, on the desktop, anywhere you want. It could be called GraphiTech, it could be called My Folder, or anything else. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and you'll notice that I've already set up, put in the Pro S6 CAD file that was emailed. Now, of course, I didn't email it to myself, but that's what will happen. You'll be emailed it, you'll download it and put it into your folder. Then you'll go ahead and download these files that we're doing right now and put them into this GraphiTech folder as well. Now remember, I copied it from the download area, and now I'm going to right click and paste it into here. So that's the documentation zip file. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and download the Professional Estimator, or the digital, it depends on which one you're doing. We're going to click OK again. And once more, you'll see it being downloaded here. This is the file that we want to open up. So I go to the folder, left click on the folder, right click on the name gtproest1.zip, click on copy, open up the folder where I have the all of the rest of the applications residing, left click and paste. Now let's go ahead and unzip each of these little application programs. First one we'll do is the ProS doc. Right click on it and extract all. Now you'll notice when you do that, it asks if it should extract it into a folder called GTProS doc, and that we don't really want to do that. So go ahead and left click at the end of that file and just go ahead and delete that last thing along with its slash, so that you're only going to extract into the GraphiTech folder, and then click extract. And there you'll have your two files that are loaded in. The next thing we want to unzip will be the ProS1 zip. So I right click on that. I tell it I want to extract all. And once more, it's going to try to put it into a folder, and we don't want to put it in that folder. We just want it to go into the GraphiTech folder. And I tell it to extract. Okay, and that extracts all of the files into this folder now. Now the ProS6 cab file here is the one that was emailed. All of the rest were part of the zip files. Okay. Now in order to install the program, all we need to do is double click Setup. That'll start the loading process. Click OK on this window. And now click the large icon upper left. We're going to accept all of the defaults unless we're asked to keep a file. Click OK there. Now here's coming up as a file that we're going to go ahead and keep because it's existing and it's newer than the one we're installing. So we answer yes. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.